Hi, good morning, everyone. We begin this morning with a exercise from Nei Gong, and Nei Gong is the internal arts, so even more inward facing, the more intimate with the breath, the mind, internal growth, even more so than some of the other Asian arts like Tai Chi and Qigong. And after that, we will get to our energy healing meditation where you can take in all of the healing energies abundant this morning. This exercise that we're going to do, the Seated Dao Yin, and credits to Demo Mitchell for elucidating this, will help us increase the space in the chest, increase the horizontal space, and further help us to relax. And doing exercises in the morning and the beginning of the meditation really helps the mind calm down, settle down in a way that's extremely productive. Um, so really will aid in the meditation, aid in lessening that mind chatter as we move throughout the day. So very excited to continue our exploration together of this exercise, the Seated Dao Yin. And it is a sequence of movements that's paired with our focus and concentration and intentions. So we start the exercise, we're seated, our hands are at our laps, and we breathe in, bring the hands up to the shoulders and back down, breathe out. Breathe in. Now as we breathe out, very slowly breathe out. It's a long movement on the out breath. The hands are going to go all the way across, cut around and down. Palms open in the lap. Still breathing out. Still breathing out. Palms going out to the sides. Now we start to breathe in again. Palm comes up at about the eyebrows and out. And in, up to the chest and out. And that's one sequence in this series. And we're going to go through a few more times and get to know the movement, internalize this movement, and understand some of the nuances here. So, again, breathe in and out. In, cut around, and very slowly breathe out. Still breathing out. And palms up in the lap. Still breathing out. Arms cutting across, still breathing out. And in. And out. All the way back down into the lap. And in, up to the chest. And out. Now we're going to go through this exercise again. And when we do so, we're going to involve the mind a little bit more in the last two movements of the exercise. So those last two movements where we've kind of reached to our eyebrows and we're going back down. And also that very last one where we've kind of come up to chest height and we're going back down. It involve our mind. And in Nei Gong, in the Nei Gong stretches, we sink our mind into the tissues, into the fascia as we're doing the stretch. And that's the magic. That's the secret spice. Because that's how we're integrating with the fascia. That's how we're starting to open up and feel. So this nuance we're going to add And again, you're welcome to rewatch to get that movement down. We'll also do this exercise at other times. But when we do those last two movements, allow your mind to sink into your body at the level of the hands, kind of like a bar at the level of hands. And as we're going down, your attention is going throughout your body in that segment and moving down. So when we're starting out, the mind is in the sensations of the body all the way over here. And as we go down, as the hands go down, the mind tracks going into the body, feeling into the body at that level. So we're scanning down into the body, scanning back up and scanning back down. We're going to add that nuance as we do this next round of Seated Dao Yin. So in, shoulder height, and out. In, long out breath, hands go out, cut around and down, and in. No, that's still out. Sorry. In, out, and now scan down the body. Scan, 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 and scan up, scan up, scan up, and scan down. Perfect. So let's do that one more time. Again, focusing on the scanning in those last two movements. And after this, we'll add one more piece. Breathe in and out. And in and out slowly. Still going out, still going out, still going out. Still breathing out. Still breathing out. Changing to in, breathe in. Scan down. In, scan up. Scan down. So when we do this again, next piece we're going to add, point in the exercise, is a broadening of the chest. And a lot of the exercises we do are kind of lengthening. Like one of my favorite exercises is this forward bend. So it's kind of like we're lengthening the spine. Or there are other exercises where we're stretching up and decompressing the spine. And that's one thing I learned in this exercise, that the decompression, the height is great. It's very important, but stretching out wider, making that room in the chest, especially when I have so many emotions like caught up in the chest, like just widening the chest makes more space for that. That's important. That's something we're going to address in this next round of this exercise. So breathe in, widening chest, and out. And then widening chest and out, and out, widening. Widening out as we breathe out. And in and out. Scanning that. One more time. In and out. Now one more time the exercise. Breathe in and out. In, out. Widen the chest as we move the arms out here on this out breath. And in, scanning down. Up, scanning down. One more time. in and in, chin to out, widening the chest, in, scanning down, in, scanning up, out, scanning down. So yeah, so thank you for for practicing along. We explore these exercises that are conducive to building energy, exercises that are conducive to moving our attention in the body and ultimately strengthening our spiritual practice. And I do believe that effective sadhana, effective spiritual practice does incorporate multiple elements. And we have a really core element that we're all doing together, that using energy to unblock, and we facilitate that even more and put us into a stronger state of mind by developing two other elements, one of which are all of the physical components. So when we do breath work, when we do physical exercises like stretching exercises like these, we're working on our diet. So now moving into keto, actually progressing from keto into a raw keto. Hopefully then moving back, setting ourselves to move toward intermittent fasting, which would be an outgrowth continuation of that. So we have kind of those physical aspects, and we have the concentration aspect, being able to focus, right? Keep the attention in the body, keep the attention on single points, keep the attention out of the mind. Being able to distance ourselves from leg pain in a seated posture. So we have these components giving us a full sadhana program to move us forward in a sustainable and a methodical way. And it doesn't mean there's one way to do that, right? So there can be different exercises, and there are different exercises, and we explore different exercises. I explore different exercises, and a lot of those evolve over time. But having those core components, in my experience, I believe is necessary to have a complete program that's moving as efficiently as possible towards the goals of liberation from the mind, the ego, being able to transcend this entire realm in totality. Yeah. So now we will move into our energetic transmission portion here. And I will tune in with those tuning in live, tuning in and checking in. And if you are live, you're welcome to join as well in the Zoom. And the URL for that is www.jonah.is. If you type that into your browser, you'll be directed to the Zoom link and come directly into the Zoom. And then we can work additionally directly together in this part of the program. So we move into our energetic transmission, feeling a lot of Andromedan energy, Andromedan feeling frequency, Yona coming through, wanting to reach people, wanting to be a part of this transmission, and being the conduit for that, for that frequency, feeling very, very grateful to allow that to reach everyone who can benefit, who can connect in this way by seeing someone, me, and connecting with this energy. So we'll sit in a seated posture. We'll try to maintain this posture and not move the next 20 minutes or so. And we will be keeping track of the time so we can have a good meditation in here. I'm gonna go for 20 minutes taking in these energies. So we'll focus on physical healing, focusing on the kidneys, the bowels in particular, helping to clear and cleanse those out. A lot of toxicity foods we've eaten that might not have been the best. Yeah, I mean, feeling a lot of, pizza, non-organic cheese, all of that stuff, that's perhaps clogging up the system, residues of those toxicities. This session will definitely focus on, on clearing some of those out. And you try to maintain closed eyes for the session. Keep your attention internally focused, away from any thoughts to the greatest extent possible. And with that, let's begin. So close our eyes, tune in with ourselves, and we tune into that healing flow that wants to come through and help all of us. Perhaps have a little bit of background music here as we really go into silence and go inside.
It's almost as if you could only crack the code, then you'd finally understand what this all means. But if you could, do you think you would trade in all the pain and suffering? But then you'd miss the beauty of
bringing our energy going. So simply stay with the energy, stay with that frequency, stay attuned, and sending energy in to block, assuage, revitalize. Another 14 minutes left. Again, anyone welcome to join to JLH. If you do so, I'll tune in with you specifically with my attention and concentration. Regardless, this energy, the broader energy, is the intelligence Yin is reaching in. Feeling energy come through more and more for everyone who needs it, everyone who needs to see. Stay calm, stay present, stay still. Just let the flow. gentle breaths. And here we will ramp up the energy. Past masters, those are you come and support us. Changing the flow. Just continue to relax and take in and flow through and assist in this process. Continue to let that energy flow. Divine masculine energy flow in. For everyone. Paying attention to the body, we can just scan through the body up and down, and breath coming up from the feet to the head, and breath coming down from the top of the head to the feet. Bring through that energy, faster so. Swim. Okay, so it's time to wrap today's exercise. Definitely very grateful for everyone who came, everyone who attended, and please message me directly, either email, Facebook, LinkedIn, to join these sessions directly. And I really look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.